Hi. How's everybody? It's Taco Tuesday. So I want to share this to a couple groups that I'm in. If you would do that, I would appreciate it. Oh, let's see. Where should we go with it? I have a couple groups that like the live videos, so I'm going to do that. And then if you guys would do the same, I'd really appreciate it. There we go. Okay. So anyway, I like to make these skillet things. So Ryan always is looking for those recipes for me. And so I mailed out a text, and I'm hoping you got the text. If you guys want to be on my text line, let me know. I have a couple people that I need to send that to, actually, from the last video that asked for it. So I normally send out a text about 10-15 minutes before I go live, and that way you guys can decide if you want to watch or not. Sometimes it's things that you don't care about, or you know I went live and you can come and watch the replay. So okay, so I have the burger in here. Ryan cooked that off earlier, so he's my little sous chef and gets everything ready for me, and that's lovely. I love that part of it because I worked all day, and man, we were busy today. For a day after Labor Day, I kind of thought it would be just chill. It was just as busy yesterday. So kind of crazy, but anyway, so I'm just warming that back up, and I'm going to add a few things to it. Now, the recipe is in the descriptions. Hi, Carla. How are you? If you want to pull that up, and then you can look at all of the, I don't know what I'm trying to say, the measurements. I'm not going to tell you what the measurements are. I'm just going to cook. I always try to come to you and show you easy, fast, delicious recipes. And usually on Tuesdays, I do something taco-ish. So we're going to add some onions and bell peppers to this already ground meat. So because those take a little bit longer to cook. So I'm going to add those right away. And some taco seasoning. I make my own taco seasoning. Great. What about yourself? I'm good. I worked hard today. So I'm looking forward to a nice meal. We're going to have a little salad with this. And, okay, so we're going to just cook that. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth to it to give it a little liquid to start that steaming. I'm adding green chilies, and I don't think green chilies are in the recipe, but I had some left over from another recipe I did, so we're going to add those. Because to me, green chilies are totally Mexican. You know, it's kind of taco-ish, right? Yay. All right. So I make my own taco seasoning. That's what I put in there first. Let me bring you guys a little bit closer so I don't have to keep... There, that helps, huh? So what's everybody else having for dinner tonight? Who out there is keto, low carb? What are you guys doing? Okay, so those onions and bells are cooking right now. We're going to add some tomatoes, and I'm going to save a few tomatoes. These are fresh tomatoes, and you want to be careful. That's one of the things that you have to be careful with when you add tomatoes, because they are higher in sugar. So, hi Brandy, how are you? So you want to just always do tomatoes in moderation. But it's this time of year, you gotta have tomatoes, right? They're so fresh and delicious right now. And look at how pretty those colors are. Can you guys see that? I used onion that is purple. That's what we have at AJ's, so that's what I use. But there's a little end to the onion that I don't like. Okay, so now we're going to add a little more broth to that. And I have cauliflower rice. That's part of it. Aw, thanks for the love, girl. And so I bought this at Costco. It came in like a 6-pack. It's delicious. You just microwave it for 90 seconds. So good. So that's going to go in next. Now, when you guys see the recipe that's above, it tells you to cook the cauliflower inside this skillet. So my skillet's going to take a little less time because it's already pre-cooked. Okay? I'm telling you though, this rice is good. And I've tried all the brands, and there's some out there that are not good at all. This isn't one of them. So if you guys would share this out, I'd really appreciate it. I made it my goal this year to go live and teach people how to cook and teach people about keto, teach people about low carb. And so the only way I can do that is for people to help me and share and get it out there. It is definitely changed my world, and so many of my friends. So please share it out and let's help everybody feel better, right? All right, doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness. It smells, I wish you guys could smell. It smells so good. Okay, so it calls for a little bit of cheese, so I'm gonna put some cheese. Now, I'm gonna also put pink Himalayan salt. So pink Himalayan salt in everything. It has minerals and electrolytes. It's just all over goodness for you. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I kind of been cooking a little bit here and there. It's summer. It's the end of summer at the cafe. So I'll be back. I promise. I kind of got away from it a little bit this month, but I'm back. I'm actually going to be going part-time at my real job and be doing this more. So that's happening soon. So we have one of our girls is pregnant. So as soon as she gets back from the maternity leave, then you'll see a lot of me, which is my passion. So it's going to be great. Now, so pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, I put in there along with the taco seasoning. I'm going to put some cheese in here. This cheese is already shredded. I bought this shredded, but I always recommend, what is that thing? What are you talking about? The salt and pepper shakers. Oh yeah, they're cool. There's the brand. They're from Amazon, and they're just electric. You just hit the button on the top, and it grinds it for you. So let me put this cheese on here, and then we can talk more. Okay, so with the cheese, you always want to shred your own cheese, okay? Because what they do with this cheese is they put a potato starch on the cheese to keep it from sticking, which is considered carb. So I do as I say, not as I do. Sometimes I shred it. I bought a really cool shredder, and but a lot of times for convenience, I just buy it this way. And I own a little cafe, so at the cafe we have it already shredded, so it's so easy just to bring it home. But for low carb and keto especially, buy blocks and shred it, okay? So that's one of those do as I say, not as I do things. I have a lot of those in my world, especially at my job. Okay, this is pretty melted, enough for me to take a bite and show you guys. It's so pretty. There's such pretty colors. That's the one thing that's, wow. That green pepper and the onion. Look at how good that looks. Okay, I'm gonna add some toppings. I'm gonna put some cilantro on it, some avocado. Hold on. Oh yeah. And then you could do sour cream and salsa, and I have that all at the table for later, but okay, so I put cilantro, avocado, a little bit of the tomato that I had cut earlier, and then the skillet. Okay? So I'm going to turn this skillet off so it doesn't keep cooking, and I'm going to take a bite. Looks good, huh, guys? Oh, yeah. Make sure I get avocado. Where did you buy your shredder and what kind? I'll look it up. I know I got it off Amazon. It actually was a gift. But I'll look up the brand and send you a picture of it or something. Yum. You know, as I was cooking this, I was thinking, this is delicious, by the way. One more bite. So I have a rule. If I take 2 bites, it's really good. If I only take 1, I'm pretending it's good. So fresh and good. Thumbs up. So as I was cooking this, we have a meal at the cafe that's called the Mess. And you would make it just like this, but add scrambled eggs to it. You could totally do that with this, you guys, and make it like a breakfast. This is going to be dinner, but the cauliflower is in place of the potatoes, which is what we have in the Mess. But if you added some scrambled eggs to that, it'd make it fatter and yeah, so good. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. It's going to be delicious. So, what I recommend is you having some sour cream with it and maybe some homemade salsa or something like that. But definitely your avocado will help you get your fats up. Okay? So, share it out. If you want a text to know when I go live, I would be more than happy to send that to you. And I appreciate you watching me on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. All right, you guys. Mwah. I'll talk to you later. Bye.